Humphrey Lindsay Holy Family Boys Basketball finished up practice for today, preparing for state. Just first, guys, you've done this a lot recently, 2 years in a row. Just what's different or the same about going there for the third year in a row?
It definitely doesn't get old getting to Lincoln. It's a pretty good feeling to be back 3 years in a row. I mean, it's pretty special. And last year we came up just a little short, and this year we're looking to go down and make some damage and bring it home this year.
Yeah, what do you feel like is the different makeup of how you guys have success, this year compared to previous years? Like, what's kind of the identity, or what do you do best? You feel like?
I don't think we shoot as much.
No, we definitely relied on the three a little too much last year. I think Keller, he's really developed into a really solid post player, and I think he's our X factor. And that's a big difference. So if we get the ball inside a lot more than we did last year. I mean, we had 4 guys out, and sometimes Keller in last year, and this year we really packing in, trying to get points in the paint.
It's sort of a microcosm of the semis last year too. You guys just couldn't. You just had picked a bad day to miss shots. I think that you guys played well, just didn't make a ton of shots. And obviously, you get to face the same team again. So just when you saw the potential for that, is it kind of something you wanted to see happen to sort of deal some revenge?
We're definitely looking for a little revenge. It left a very sour taste in our mouth because we knew we were a better team. We just knew it was a bad day. So yeah, we're ready.
Just what's different about them also? Have you guys been preparing for Southern Valley?
I mean, they lost their best shooter.
Yep, they lost their best shooter. They have 2 pretty good, solid guys. But I think me and Keller, we match up really well with them. But
I mean, just guard those 2. Should be good. So
defense will be big if we can play solid defense like we played all year. And last year we gave 47 points to them, which should be good enough to win a game.
Right.
But hopefully we can our goal, we said, as he said, was to limit under 40 points. And I believe we can do that if we play our abilities.
You guys going into it also after having lost Howells Dodge in the subs, just kind of how, obviously you don't want to lose games, but how much of a maybe blessing in disguise is that to get sort of a wake? Because you guys had won, 8, 9, 10 in a row at that point or something?
Yeah.
Just how much was that a wake-up call?
I think it definitely was a wake-up call that they're really good, and if we don't play the way we can play, then it can happen again the way it happened last year. But I think if we just go out and play the way that we can, we should be fine.
I'm sure you guys look at these trips as like the measure for success is probably always at least get to the title game, right? Anything else kind of feels like a letdown. Just tell me about those standards you guys have set here recently.
I mean, it's awesome to have those standards, to believe that you should be in the championship game year in and year out, but it's a little more pressure. I don't know, every state game feels like every turnover, every missed shot, it's just that more important. But I like the high standards. Keller, JS, as leaders of the team, we definitely keep each other the high standard and to come out and play it to the best of our abilities every game.
You guys are upperclassmen. Now, do you get a sense that there'll be fewer nerves when you get there, or just you guys always nervous before every game, or kind of how is that like?
I mean, I'm kind of used to playing there by now. It's like, we've been there a couple times, so it's not as bad as the first time, I'd say. But I mean, there's still a lot of nerves.
It's definitely not as bad as the first time, but I mean, that first time I had more adrenaline than anyone here. I mean, it was crazy, but I mean, the nerves, like you said, are definitely still there. I mean, this first game. First game's always the hardest game. I mean, you got to get past that first one. It's weird. I would say I was more nervous for our sub-state game, just to get that goal of getting back to Lincoln. Now, I've been waiting for this for a year now. It's revenge time, and I think we're ready to do it.
All right, guys. We'll see you Wednesday. Thanks.